The 12 days of secret Christmas, the 12 days of secret Christmas, the 12 days of secret Christmas, and that's all I got.
It's time for a con haul. Yeah, I just did the con haul Batman. I don't think I've ever bought so much stuff in my life, and my bank account is not pleased with me. I got Andrea Libman's, I probably just mispronounced her name, autograph from my brother Kenneth, because he's a big fan of Pinkie Pie and Fluttershy. Actually, he's a fan of the fandom. Space with a crazy cool artist. His name is Justin Shauf. I probably mispronounced his name as well. I wrote this story, or just had a dream about a story, and then he put it in this book format. And so he went and he did this, and he put images to all of her story, and then he signed it for me, which is kind of handy. Just kind of cool. Crazy artist, I tell you. I'm gonna put a link to him in the thing, because I got his card, so I have a link to his website. I'm gonna put it down there. Honestly, some of the best Batman, Robin, Justice League prints I've ever seen. He should have gone and spoke with Francis Monopole, or tried to find it in with DC. And DC, if you ever watch my videos, why would you? But I hope that you will check out his work, because he seriously needs to be recruited. This guy is crazy good, and he's so modest about it. I ended up going with this print here, and I'll show you it. It's pretty freaking brilliant. You probably, this camera will not do it the justice. I wanted some other ones, but I opted for this one because it seemed to be perfect for my little room here. I don't know if you've ever had a chance to look around my room. I don't know if I've ever really shown it off, but it is full of stuff. I even have, behind me here are all these photos from when I've gone to cons in the past. I've got my board. I've got some writing board stuff where I like plan out what the heck I'm doing. Some certificates. And then I have all my con going stuff, my artwork, some backpacks, some Mickey Mouse deals. You know, I'm pretty avid collector of things. And this guy is not going to be a part of that because it fits right into it. Just for Lloyd. A little bit of a beef with the con on this one, because this photo cost me like 60 bucks and his signature was 70. Ugh, that's the one con purchase that I'm like seriously rethinking right now, is the purchase of his signature. We also got our photo with Carl Urban, who did not look like he was having a good time at any point during the con. And I also got my photo with Death, which is pretty cool. I'm actually super stoked on the photo with Death. He was so nice. His name's Julian Riching, and I got to talk to him when he signed my picture. I don't know why that guy didn't have more people at his booth. He should have had tons of people. I actually haven't hit that section of Supernatural that he's in yet, but my sister was completely floored when I posted the picture of me with Death. She was so stoked on it, and honestly, I couldn't be happier with how it turned out, and the guy was super friendly. I gave him one of my cards so that they could track my blog, because he said his daughter was really into websites like the one I work for, which is Paper Droids Online. So stoked. Super cool Harry Potter dueling magnets. Gargoyles who were there. I don't know why they didn't have a bigger booth. Who doesn't remember gargoyles? Anyway, so I bought the full set of magnets for our fridge downstairs. I just gotta pop them out. This guy named Jimmy Gimley, he did these books called Amelia Rules, and I asked him which one was the saddest one, and I bought that one. It was super nice. I just talked to him for like a freaking hour about self-publishing and what it's like and how to go about it and how, you know, writers at cons feel and stuff like that. Really down to earth. I don't know why this guy didn't have more people at his booth either, because he was willing to talk to anybody about anything, and people just need to give him a chance. Reboot! I got the 2 books put out by Jim Sue. So this one, which is The Art of Reboot, and this one, which is Reboot Forever. I have both of them signed by Jim as well as Michael Benyer, and I almost cosplayed as Damon. I totally should have. The amazing piece of work that Francis Monopole, the quick sketch that I got from him. It was so crazy being in that line and talking to people who appreciate his work as much as I do, because you never know how much somebody is fully appreciated. Like, I love certain people, but I never really know how many people like them too, and to be around people who like the same things you do, wow, that was like the longest sentence ever. Anyway, so this is a crazy awesome piece, and this is a quick sketch, so it didn't cost me anything, which is brilliant. I love it when people offer that. I also got an Owly As. I'm so excited. Andy Rutten does these things called Owly As, where you can request Owly as something else. So this is my Owly as Godzilla, which I got, which is super cute. You can see he's got a little zipper, and he's breaking down Cardboard City, and he's got Wormy as Mothra. I also got, haha, an Owly hat, because I couldn't leave without an Owly hat. Look, it's perfect. It's got this little thing, and I was given a Wormy, but then the hat came with the Wormy, so now I have 2 Wormy. Both of the Owly books that Alex got me signed, and they've got little doodles in them now. So I have Bright Lights and Starry Nights, and then I also have this Owly here, Friends, all aflutter, and it's also signed. And then I also have this, which is how Andy Rutten started with Owly way back before Top Shelf got involved, and he was super surprised to see it. And this is another one of those things that Alex got me, and we really had no idea what it was, but we ran with it anyways. So this was how we got on the conversation of how to get started, because literally these books, these Owly books, I mean not this one in particular, but these Owly books started as little handmade sort of chapbooks, and that they sold at con for $5. And this is crazy. It's all black and white except for the cover, and it's super cool, and I was really, really glad that he knew what it was and that it wasn't fraudulent and that everything worked out, because I love having things like this in my collection. I love having signed things. I love touching base with artists. All 3 of the gentlemen I interviewed were absolutely amazing, but Andy was really just well-versed and great to talk to. And at one point I got lost waiting for my friends, and I just got to sit with him, and it was just brilliant. And his mom makes all of these hats. His mom makes them. And they're so cute. How could you not buy one? I mean, I regretted the $70 signature of Christopher Lloyd, but I did not regret the $30 hat that I bought. Some tea. Some Captain Picard tea. And that's my con haul. Alex got a ton of art from this guy that he follows called The Animator, and he got some other art as well. I probably spent more than both of them. Keelan was going to get a tattoo at one point, and then didn't have time or opted not to or something. If he had gotten it, he would have spent more than me, but he didn't. So I have all of this stuff piling up. It was such a great con.